So judging by the comments, people are a fan of monkey butts, and since apparently everyone's a fan of monkey butts, it's time to start some more challenge in Mario Superstar Baseball. This is a little bit of the not really the side project, it's still going with the main thing, but in order to unlock one of the characters that we're getting for exhibition mode, we've got to clear the story mode with all the characters, and it doesn't matter what level we do it on, and since we've cleared all the levels, we can just go with a nice, easy mushroom level. You'll see Bowser is now unlocked, and you can play as his team, but we'll be doing that in a later episode, because like I said, it's time for Monkey Butts. And Dentures. Dentures are nice as well. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this, and we'll move right into the action. Hey Donkey Kong, I see your team's ready. Quite a fine group of players you have there. Wait, Donkey Kong, what's the deal with the boxing glove? You're using that as a bat? Is that even allowed? Well, okay, I guess. Here's the deal, and then it's the same thing as usual. I mean, it's not that much of a surprise using a boxing glove. We've seen it multiple times. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. We've got semi-limited time here because today is Friday when I'm recording this. Hi, Bowser Jr. I guess I'll go ahead and fight you. Yep, as he walks off. Apparently I'm not worth this time. Yeah, it's Friday, December the 2nd as of the time that I'm recording this, and it's probably going up maybe tomorrow? It'll be sometime this weekend, so it's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, somewhere in there. But on Fridays, since my mom babysits and it's pretty much all day, every day, I'm taking advantage of the fact that she's running errands at this current point in time by recording this while I can. Also, I should technically be working on finals, but I'm actually waiting for the time where the finals actually open to where I can upload my project, so the upside to that is, and yes, I know I'm just pretty much letting myself lose because there's no reason to actually fight him. I ran into him by accident. So, until then, I'm kind of just sitting around doing nothing. One of my finals is about done. The other ones, like I said, waiting to upload, and the other two, I am waiting for the actual final to take place, and that's not till next week, so for now, we'll just play as Goomba, and just be sad that we're only a Goomba. I tried to think of something positive, but it's a Goomba, so, I mean, you know, rather limited in that department. Sorry, Mr. Goomba, but no one likes you. That's why Mario jumps on you all the time. I know that feeling in most Mario Party minigames that require you to jump on other players' heads. Apparently people find much joy in that. Wait, what? Smack a hit. Oh. Smack a hit. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how in the world do we get stars from that? Alright, that makes sense, I guess. Let's start with good old Wario. I could use some good players on my team. Well, Wario, wanna play? Get ready to taste true power, monkey. I will be when I recruit you to the team. DK is actually pretty solid at hitting home runs, it's just I prefer characters that use a baseball bat, to be perfectly honest. How is DK's fielding? Not very good. Alright, so first and foremost, you are going to want to switch Diddy to the outfield. Not only is his fielding really good, he's also got the super catch, which is like what Peach has. Basically, he won't make an error if he goes to catch the ball, so he's really good in that department. Dixie's also another good fielder. Paragoomba and the Koopas are... Everybody else is like kind of average / not very good. I'm going to switch Paragoomba to the outfield as well. And that looks pretty solid. DK's actually a pretty good pitcher, so round up players. Ooh, Boo's only 1 flag. It's nice playing this on an easier difficulty, not because the game's harder, but because I don't have to go through as many attempts. So you can take some slight solace in that department. And slur my words like solace. Be like Sully. Mr. Sullivan. Here, have a ball. It's on me. Just that confident. Just willing to throw away DK. Don't really need him. So hopefully everybody is doing well. For those of you that are in university like me, you're in the midst of finals or getting ready for finals, and if you're still in like middle school, high school, elementary, whatever, I don't even know. I wonder what my youngest viewer is. Like, who watches my videos that's, like, the youngest person out there? I'm wondering if there's, like, somebody that's, like, 3, 4... Wow, shit, she hit that pretty far. That'd be kind of weird to think about. Oh well. Food for thought, I suppose. That I might actually be able to pull off, since DK is a pretty good pitcher. As long as I don't screw it up. Because we know how much I love finishing him off in 3 batters. Oh boy. Oh right, you can't curve the ball at all with DK, I just forgot about that. Unless you do like a no-charge pitch, like this. Then you can curve it. But that's the only time you can curve it, and by showing that off I just screwed myself over. Unless I try to just make it a freebie for Boo, but I'm not going to do that. If he gets it, then he gets it, but I'm not going to just let him have it in order to try to get 3 batters. That super run and super jump threw me off. I thought I wasn't going to catch it. I thought I was just going to go right over that. And despite being the captain of Wario, of course, it's not going to give me any flags. Because that'd be too easy. Here, have a strikeout. But yeah, finals time always sucks. It's like the worst. You're tired, you're ready for the semester. At least I am ready for the semester to be over. It's not even that I didn't enjoy my classes, it's just I forgot how tiring a full semester was. And it's only like 12 hours. Imagine if it was... No, it's 13 hours technically. Imagine if it was like 15 or 18. Ugh. Just awful. And then I've got 12 next semester, so hopefully it won't be that bad, but 12 is all I can take. For anybody that's like, why aren't you taking more? That's all that's left on my agenda that I can take. 3 English classes, 1 math. The other math class that I need currently isn't available, and everything else that I need for methods, you can't start methods, for anybody that doesn't know about. Whoa, Nelly. Education majors are like your senior project for university. Methods is like this series of education classes that you can't start taking until you've done everything else. So, at this current point in time, I can't do any of those, so... Gotta hope Cal 2 opens up in the summer, and then pray that I can somehow pass that class. Everyone's told me Cal 2 is like the worst mathematics course. Though everybody said Foundations was super bad, and I haven't had any trouble with that this semester, so I guess we'll see. Alright, Wadio, bring the heat. Nice. And we'll stop at second, I guess. But yeah, my sympathies are right up there with you. And it's getting cold too, which makes it even harder to get the energy, because I hate the winter seasons. For anybody that's been on this channel for a while, everybody knows I hate the cold. If you asked me, would you rather it be 120 or 60 degrees, I would say 120 every time. I mean, that's how much I hate the cold. I cannot stand it. It also doesn't help my gaming either, because usually I record late at night, and I was trying to play Overwatch the other night, and I couldn't get anything going because my fingers were so cold, because everybody else in my house loves it super cold. Like, I woke up this morning and saw the thermostat. It was 54 degrees. I'm like, why do you people want 54 degrees in this house? You're crazy. So naturally, I went and turned it up to about 70. 75 is ideal, but I'll give a slight compromise. But no, that's way too cold. Yeah, that's why I ran backwards. Sorry for hitting you with that by accident, Mr. Boo. You know I love you. For anybody wondering, yes, I did go and get the Boo amiibo. The Super Mario one for the Mario Party game. I don't own that Mario Party game, I just saw it, and I was like, ooh, I want that, it looks nice. Apparently it also glows in the dark, which is kind of cool. Oh, right, I'm the one on the pitching mound. I'm so used to having King Boo on my team, I'm like, why is he not doing anything? I was expecting it to be the other way around. Goodbye, Mr. King Boo. I will see you whenever I play Luigi's Mansion. I'm not gonna do that for a Let's Play. Well, I have already done it, but I'm not gonna do that for a Let's Replay after this. I will at some point, but it's not the next project. The next project's already underway, and I have not had time to edit it at all because of finals and junk. So after next week's over and those finals are done, I can actually start working on it proper, because it's a lot more information-oriented, but it's also really cool because I'm getting to learn a lot about the series, and I'm like, I never knew any of this stuff, and part of it's because I haven't played all the games in the series. I've only played a couple, like 3 or 4. I guess technically 5 or 6, but I have only beaten about 3 or 4 of them. And so I'm getting to like learn all the stuff I had no idea about, and it's really cool. But that also means it takes a lot more time to edit. Alright, Wadio, let's do this. Wait, how'd I miss there? I was all the way to the left. I genuinely don't know how I missed there, but okay. Must have been swinging too early or late, because, like, as much as it was lined up, like, line-wise, it seemed completely fine. Also, it's slightly terrifying to know that if I had had the power bat, that probably would have gone over the fence. Yay, get a hit with one of the worst batters on DK's team. At least I actually did it, though. I'm not a fan of Paragoon, but I'll be the first to admit it. I'm okay, like, I've already said DK is my least favorite team. I don't mind DK himself for batting. Pitching is pretty good. Running and fielding, I mean, you really don't use him for fielding, and running, by and large, doesn't matter all that much. The Koopas and Paratroopers are okay. Dixie Kong can't stand. Goomba and Paragoomba can't stand. Diddy Kong's, like, kind of that middle ground character. He focuses on fielding a lot, which I don't really care for. And there we go. And that's also kind of the same reason I really am kind of middle ground with Peach and Daisy. I don't think they're bad characters, it's just I don't focus on fielding that much. Probably because ideally I would like my pitching to be strong enough to where fielding isn't as much of a factor. That's probably what it boils down to. Whoa, Nelly. That's probably also why I play, like, super aggressively in a lot of games. It's just, like, you're supposed to play this defensively. I'm like, well, if you play offensively strong enough, you know, the best defense is a good offense, as they say. So it's like, if you play strongly enough in offense, you don't need any defense. I'm not gonna get away with that third time. Poor Wario, he's all tired out. I mean, we've already recruited him at this point, so it's just picking up any other characters. And we are in the third, so Mercy Rule's not going to apply. Mercy Rules need not apply. That's over the fence. No, it's not over the fence. It might be over the fence. Is it over the fence? Ladies and gentlemen, it is over the fence. With his mouth hanging open. That's beautiful. It reminds me of the screenshot one of my friends took. He got Final Fantasy 15 the other day. He was, one of our other friends was asking to trade his Zune for a game, and so he got him Final Fantasy 10 instead of, you know, just like paying him proper. And I'm not going to spoil anything about the game, and I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. I do enjoy it. I've played some of the games. I've played 1, 2, 4, and 10. Yes, 10, I know. Mock me all you want, but I think that game is funny and enjoyable at the same time. But there's a character in that game in your party that takes pictures, and so sometimes at the end of the day you get to scroll through his pictures and see what he took, and there's one of your other party members that he took that he's riding a chocobo, and the chocobo's like got this super huge grin on his face like DK had just there, and by contrast the character riding on the chocobo is just like completely stone cold with like the most blank expression, so it looks really funny. So it was good for a laugh, if nothing else. I was watching him play while I was working on my Pokedex for Pokemon Moon. Poor Waluigi, he's so angry. He's like, wah. Those dentures, man, so bad. Ugh. Yeah, I guess you could say he was MVP because he did hit a home run and he got a lot of strikeouts. I'm expecting to see those stars flash once we get to that screen. We won and you're joining us right now. Who said that? Hey, let me go. Security. Oh my gosh. Come on, Wario. You can hang with me. Wario's the only person recruited. Crack along, hit, win MVP, get a King Banana. I'm willing to bet one of these was probably hit a home run on a higher difficulty. I would not be surprised. Repping a home run. Crack along, hit. I like how squeeze bunting is the first thing for Peregrine, but you'll see that for speed characters all the time, though. They always want you to bunt, and I hate it. It's awful. A squeeze bunt, in case I didn't mention that, is basically bunting, but the person that bunted actually still makes it to base. So if you're trying to do that, you want to try to bunt the ball towards third base, since you're running for first, and also buy the speed shoes in order to make sure you get there faster. That's pretty much all the advice I can give for that one. Thank you for going there as slow as humanly possible, Dixie. She's too busy, you know, like, flipping her hair, or, what is it, whipping her hair back and forth, that stupid song. I was gonna make a reference to Donkey Kong Country there, but then I got confused with really bad songs that never should have been made. Yay! Then again, I don't listen to that type of music. I listen to, like, Hailstorm, mostly. That's what I've been listening to lately. Catching up on all the stuff that I miss. Because, like, I only heard them on the radio recently, and I only hear them on the radio whenever somebody else is driving. I don't turn the radio on much, and that's over the fence. But, yeah, I don't turn the radio on that much. I usually stick with my CDs, and then that's mostly because the stuff that plays on the radio, it's like, don't really care about it that much. Well, since I can't win, now I can just slow pitch this across the plate over and over. Get a nice good stretch in there. Think about life. Wait for P to finish running. Ugh. I don't know what was going on with me this morning. I was feeling like super sick and super lethargic, but I slept really well. It was super weird. It's like I woke up and was like super dehydrated, so I got some water and just like felt dizzy, disoriented. It was really strange. I've never had that feeling before. It was odd. Alright, well, now that Wario's taken care of, who do we want to go fight? Let's go fight Yoshi, I guess. Hi, Yoshi. Look at those arms. You're brawny, alright? Butter me up won't do anything, but hey, want some bananas? And bananas are alright. I'm more of an apple person myself, but to each his own. Alright, first things first. Bring in the big guns. It's time for Wario. Alright, let's see what we can do with Wario on our team. And to be honest, I would probably pick a speed character over a power character any day. For the most part, speed characters are not my thing. I'm more of a power balance character, which I've talked about this before, but it's been a little while. Good punch. See, that's the thing about DK, especially not hitting the sweet spot, is it doesn't go as high into the air, so that the fielders don't have enough time to get under it a lot of the time, which helps a lot. Oh, he actually was safe. I was mashing the X button to try to go backwards. I didn't think he was safe. That would have been a close play if we were playing Mario Super Sluggers, like, for sure. Yeah, I think DK was actually out right there, but whatever. If you say he's safe, then I guess he's safe. I'm like really flirting with disaster with hitting it next to the fielders. I'm waiting for somebody to just reach over and catch it. I guess we are on mushroom difficulty though, so I shouldn't be that surprised that they're not diving catching for it and all that. Of course, Baby Luigi and Baby Mario aren't the best fielders. In fact, when it comes to like how the teams form, like where everybody's located, they're probably the worst fielders. I've already established the Magic Koopas are pretty good. If I remember right, DK puts Diddy and Dixie in the field, and they're pretty good fielders. The Noki, or the Nokis, the Piantas are okay. They have the laser throw, so I guess that makes up for it. If they have to stop somebody from getting to home plate. The Toads are pretty much average Toadette. Really, it's more the stage. I don't know how they would do if they were playing on, like, this field, for example. We don't have the blocks in the way and junk like that. Really, the only thing that the babies have going for them is that they're fast. But, like, your best fielders are going to be somebody that's really good at running and really good at fielding, and that... You don't see that a lot in this game. It's usually very much one or the other. Well, that happened. Thanks, Obama. I don't know why I've been saying that so much recently. I just have. Strike him out. Wario just gazes on, very confused. Kind of breathing a little bit creepily. Booyah! Of course, unfortunately, that doesn't count, because it's not a strike. It's a very beautiful catch, though. Unlike Dixie, who apparently is both slow and ineffective. But it's a technique character, what did you expect? Most of them aren't very good. Boo and Waluigi, and that's about it, at least in my case it is. Hey, look how fast I can run! That ball running ability is just so funny. I don't know why it is, it just is. It's like that kid that plays in like right field, left field, whichever, that doesn't get any like actual action while playing, no screen time if you will, they don't get to do anything, and once they actually get the ball, they're like, oh god, I've got the ball, what do I do? What do I do? Just running all over the place. Good hit, but unfortunately not good enough. If that had been a little bit farther back, we would have gotten a nice error from that on Baby Mario's part, because it would have gotten chomped by the plant. Let's try something a little more basic here. Nope, that didn't work. See, that's why I keep alternating between, like, using the power swings and not. Alright, let's charge out for this one. I'm ready. There we go. Good punch. Good punch. That's in a nice, really bad spot for them, too. See, the thing is, I think the star swings are almost better here. Just because you don't really... Aw, darn it. Because you don't really need to use the star pitches on a low difficulty. Plus, I think gameplay-wise, my pitching is just a little bit higher than my batting is. Oh, goody, Dixie Kong. That's who I wanted to see for my scout mission. Alright, let's get rid of this. There you go. Enjoy, guys. Unless that plant screws it up. Nope. It's the yellow plant. It wasn't going to take it. The yellow plants actually don't try to actively, like, chomp at the ball or another player. They just sit there, and if they get hit, you get a star. The red ones, of course, will. Which, who knows if a red piranha plant would have actually gotten them, but there would have been a chance. With that one, there was no chance. It's a shame they're not showing up for the pitching side a little bit more, but I'm not surprised to see that either. This is so much easier on Mushroom, holy cow. I still haven't decided what level I'm going to play difficulty-wise for Bowser Team. I'm thinking probably, like, Star, maybe? Star seemed like a good amount. I want to, like, I'm thinking one of the middle difficulties. Thank you for not missing this time and actually getting under the ball. Appreciate that. Really want me to practice playing with Goomba, I guess. Went the wrong way. And of course, they're like almost never gonna, I don't think, at least in Mushroom, they don't. They might not even in Flower. They're never gonna do a charge swing. Or a charge pitch, sorry, not a charge swing. Alright, Wario. I might consider just going to get the power bat just to be able to knock it over the fence with Wario, DK, etc. Because I've had several hits so far, I've gotten pretty close. No, that's an out. Yay! Oh yeah, you couldn't have done that, like, you know, I don't know, maybe the batter before you? Since it's just a palette swap? Well, maybe they're not gonna go after the ball. Who knows? Piranha plants don't seem to care today. Maybe they're not hungry, who knows? I mean, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon at this point, so they probably just had lunch. And I mean, if they're on the West Coast, they're probably having lunch right now, so who knows? No, it doesn't matter unless he screws up, which he didn't. I can safely say, though, with the Koopas and the Paratroopas, like, doing a non-charge swing does not work that well, at least for me it never has. Because they have the same problem Toadette does. It's not as bad as Toadette, but it's still up there. They can't get it outside of the inner field, which means they're going to get thrown out anyway, so you might as well charge. Well, Yoshi's going to be the last batter. Assuming that he doesn't make it to base, which I don't think he will. So we might get one more Scout Flag chance here if it doesn't do a star chance. Hopefully it won't. And it did, of course. Well, if that's the case, we might as well just pitch 3 of them straight in the corner all the same. Since the AI's on easy, they're not going to know any better. No, he actually did take a swing at it. Thankfully, the power of automated tasks made it not matter. Hello, Mr. Dentures. He looks like he has dentures, but he's aiming to be just like Donkey Kong. So proud of himself. What was this for? Cross home plate. We already had that one. Okay, so it's cross home plate and win MVP. Makes sense, I suppose. And just like that, half an hour's gone by. Jeez. You know what, I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to throw it all into one video. Well, no, I should probably keep them separate. Yeah, I'm going to keep them separate. I'm going to record one right after this, but I'm going to keep them separate. I've got some time right now, so this would be a good opportunity to get ahead and not worry about finals, mostly. But not worry about having to get something recorded for after finals if I'm exhausted. So, I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Mario Superstar Baseball. Thank you all for watching. And next time, we're probably going to be taking on this guy over here, because I'm still missing most of Wario's team, and I'd like to go pick him up. So, see you guys in the next one.